So here's our Titan tire I bought. Still running, doing its job. I want to show you what I did and why I had to replace this. I was pretty pissed and upset about it. It was my fault. So let me show you what really happened now that I've calmed down. You know how they say don't try this at home? Well, I'm going to try to put it on by myself. So wish me luck.
get my kick speaking licks. I'm a beer drinking, shit kicking son of a woo, a rambling country bumpkin with nothing to do. In the barnyard getting cross-eyed with my guitar, just singing the blues. Take it away, boys. Take a licking and keep on ticking, so you can keep your hops, 'cause I'm sticking with chicken. So rambling country bumpkin with nothing to do. In the barnyard getting cross-eyed with my guitar, just singing the blues. Just a singing the blues.
So I'm back out in BFE on a Saturday morning. Got the Kenworth here, gonna load the grader up. Gonna go grade a dirt runway for some aerial applicator friends of mine. It's a 911. I can't afford to be tearing up $500,000 airplanes, so that's what I'm doing today. But how many of you have ever been on a grading project in BFE where you found a water line in the ditch? I'm sure she's abandoned, otherwise we'd see water coming out somewhere, but the BLM guy said he'd check with somebody to see what the deal was with it, because I didn't want to pull on it for fear it was still hooked to the tanks over there, if it had a valve or something. But I'm sure at this point she's pulled her in half somewhere out in that dirt. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Out in the middle of nowhere you find a water line. Who'd have figured? Okay, this is the hydrant that we get our water out of. This was a mud hole right here, so we brought in some cinders the other day to fill this up, so the ranchers didn't have a mud hole here. I guess this is the wildlife water pond here. That hydrant doesn't want to shut off fully, so it leaks all the time. Anyway, it's always interesting to come in the morning and see the tracks and stuff that are here. And this is their pump here. They got a propane powered Kubota in there that runs a generator, and then this is their well over here. But I want to show you what jackasses with firearms do. It's like, you know, there's a lot of money in this building, a lot of money invested. And look at the bullet holes. It's like, what the hell is wrong with people? Absolute idiots. You know, so one of these days they're gonna have these robots with artificial intelligence. I want one, because I'm gonna put one out by my equipment with a machine gun. And when people show up and shoot at my shit or come near it, the robot will shoot back. That'll stop it. So we got something digging next to the well. I wonder what kind of creepy creature's in there. Alright, let's see if I can put this on straight the first time. Time to chain it down. My most favorite part. Okay, you see these tires with all the rocks in them? See how they're wore flat? I mean, they have come all the way out here from home. Look at them. They're terrible. Look at my trailer deck, covered in rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks everywhere. You can't even get rid of them. I'll drag this thing all the way home and they'll still be there. There'll even be more. They're up on the deck of the trailer. They're all over. Can't seem to frickin' win. Ah! That's crooked. That's crooker than a dog hind leg there, Niall. This is what I did Saturday. Is I came out here and graded up this runway. We built this runway for these good people. Go look. I have a video called Airport, and you can see how we did that. Anyway, this is lava rock out here too. They got quite a bit of lava rock problem. Little teeny rocks come up all the time. It's just a constant battle, especially right through here. So today I still got some water in the tanker, so I'm going to squirt some more water on it. It's still got some moisture wicking up through it. It's holding the dust down pretty good. But I'll wet it up again, and maybe that'll last them the rest of the day, and then I've got to load the grader up and get back out on the BLM job. It's Monday morning. Notice how quiet that air tractor is and how loud that thrush is. Pretty cool stuff. So now that they're both gone, we'll go put down some more water. I'm dodging airplanes. Should have had the camera on.
On the 405 to BFE. I got behind his dump truck and he won't get over. Come on, get over. Let me round. I got a load of fuel. Come on. Jackass is in the carpool lane. I know you ain't got more than one guy in there.
I love these new Made in America Titan tires. I've got traction, and these are great. Want to thank TiresForThat.com for helping me out on the freight on these so I could get new tires. I'm 7 miles from Atomic City. The Robbers Cinder Pit's 5.7. I'll be showing you that in a YouTube video. It's pretty cool. Cinder cone. Stage Road, 6 miles. That's where we go to turn. to get to the pit that we're getting the cinders from for this road. And the Big Butte, 10 miles, that's the extinct volcano over there. You can see all the bullet holes in this sign. It's pretty childish. I encourage you not to do this. Costs the taxpayers a lot of money. In my county alone, this kind of nonsense costs about 40 grand a year. All right, back to work. I got a heifer chasing me. Been following me for miles. Don't be shy, honey. Come on over. I am utterly confused at what this critter is doing. Folks, this is no bull. This is actually happening. Let's get her up here, see if we can interview her. Hey, you honey, where you going? Hey, come on over here and let's talk a little, okay? Where you going? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, don't run away. Oh, I scared you off. Bye. Hey, my phone number is 681-12. There's not one speck of breeze. There's absolutely no sound. I don't even want to start the grader this morning. Nobody talking to me, no nothing. This is so peaceful. This is the best job ever. Back to the salt mine this morning. Got one truck loaded there and another one getting loaded here. We're a two-holer operation today. This is about 4.5 miles from the pit right here. So I'll time them, see what it's taking them, but it takes them about an hour to get from clear over there at the pit to here. And we still got a couple miles that way to go. Okay, here we go. boys can't cross the cattle guards because they're only 12 feet wide, and they're pieces of crap, and this one's caving in, so they're going around through the bypass. They have a fence there to get the cattle around, so that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, it's mail day. Let's see what you nice folks have sent me today. Oh, I know who this is from. Oh, sweet. That is awesome. New Hampshire pure maple syrup from Ben's Sugar Shack. 100% pure maple syrup. That's awesome. Woohoo, that'll go good. Hey, it's on, my Canadian friends. Now Jeff's eating New Hampshire maple syrup on these pancakes now. Okay, this gift was from Dominique Bassett, and I talked about him last week. He's the Canadian World War II vet, and I read the story to you. And this is what Dominique said. He said he could not remember being honored this way for his service. All he remembers from his return to Canada is that the Army wanted him to re-up. His family and friends who did not serve were embarrassed and reluctant to be with him because they felt guilty. That his father just wanted him to get married and get into the family business, and that his mother continued to think he was an idiot for volunteering. So your comments meant a lot. Well, thank you very much. I will say this, Dominique. Yesterday, we buried my father, and he was a World War II vet, and the military in the U.S. does an awesome ceremony, a 21 gun salute. They read some stuff, and they fold up the flag, and they presented that to my oldest sister. It's very touching. I certainly hope that they can do that for you when it's your time. I'd love to be there if I could. Keene's a long ways away, but it's a very touching ceremony, and it'll bring tears to your eyes, and so I hope somehow that can be arranged for you too. Anyway, I really appreciate this, and I know that people appreciate your service, Dominique. I can't imagine what that was like in World War II to do that. So thank you very much. And thank you to you, John, for setting all this up and honoring Dominique. Okay, all the way from New Zealand, mate. Down there where the Kiwis are. Why do they call you guys Kiwis? I don't understand that. Anyway, this is from my friend, Sam Nybor. He has a YouTube channel. Here it is. He does logging in New Zealand, just north of Mordor. I'm always giving him a hard time, because I think that's where Lord of the Rings was filmed, was New Zealand. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Trucking stuff. Ooh, cool. He says, hi, Jeff, just a little something from NZ. Hope you like this bit of reading. Cheers, Sam. His channel is SWN02. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, Sam. Thank you very much. Now I can see what trucking's all about down under. You guys have some interesting trucks. Especially these, oh cool, look at this. It's an old A model. Wow. That's neat. And then that's pulling one of those New Zealand style belly dumps. They're a cross dump. That's interesting. I'd like to see one of those up close. Oh, and that's a right-hand drive old A model too. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could drive one left-handed, or I mean right-handed. Oh, this is cool. There's a lot of old A models in there. That is neat. Wow. Someday I gotta go on a vacation and hit New Zealand and Australia instead of going to Mexico. Maybe I'll skip Mexico and head down under. Thank you, Sam. That's awesome. Okay, this next package, this is cool. Through my YouTube channel, I have met a lot of cool people. None more than Lauren Morelli in Petaluma, California. Lauren let me stay in his home when I went down to Glenn's funeral. I met Lauren through another good friend of mine in Petaluma, Vic Jpaydirt, and got to spend some time with Vic and his wife, and Lauren and his wife. Anyway, it was awesome. So this wouldn't be possible without some really cool friends. But Lauren got this. I know what this is. I knew it was coming. But this is for Shane, the veteran that I've been helping. Anyway, Lauren knows Ted Nugent, and he got Ted to sign that for Shane, which is just totally awesome. So thank you for doing that, Lauren. And I know Shane is jacked to get this hat, so hopefully I'll be taking it up there and delivering it to Shane today. Anyway, that is cool. Okay, I wanted to show you how I get your names on here for the whiteboard. So what I do is I'll print out the comments, and if you want on the whiteboard, you know, here's a guy, John Barfield. He says, "Hi Jeff, new subscription from Thomasville, Georgia." And so there it is, his name and Thomasville, Georgia. So I put US on there because I know where he is. And he made another comment here about how white vinegar will remove the gas varnish. It works on carbs too. But I didn't know that. I'll give that a whirl. That's better than carb cleaner. So anyway, I love reading a lot of these comments and stuff. So here we've got Steve Nesham. I think this is I spelled this wrong. Something good video, Nover. Good video. Really good content, love it. Keep up the good work from Newcastle upon Tyne, United Kingdom. So I'll put a UK here so I know where he's from. Here's my buddy Random Guy. Random Guy did the song for Sweet Cat D9. He says, "Was out camping on the weekend with a guy that owns a blue Kenworth. I had to guard that hat you sent me with my life." Ron and Linda wrote the song. Anyway, that's cool. Logger Wade, he watches my channel, which is awesome. Thanks, Wade. That's really cool of you to do that. I enjoy watching Logger Wade. Get a lot of cool ones. I love your vidges. Obviously, Tristan Clark came over from Logger Wade's channel because Logger Wade says that, vidges. Gene Robin, Jeff, you are a lucky guy. Maker's Mark is always in my pantry. This guy here, Lou Verdusky, sure glad I stumbled onto this channel. Love the big equipment, the fact you guys fix all your stuff. I started at John Deere on the construction side and now an inspector on the big green combines. Those are the kind of comments that I really enjoy, and it makes this all worthwhile. Cool video, got you another new subscriber from way down in Alabama. That's awesome, thank you. Eric, he says, take a shot every time he says awesome. Oops, fell out of my recliner. That's a good game. You take shots every time Jeff says awesome. I'll have you all out of the chair. Joe Bouchard, I love your Caterpillar equipment, and I'm from Connecticut. Thanks, Joe. Talk of meth and a clip with crack in it. Local crew, hey, I'm from Kentucky. Yes, you are, local crew. Your new intro is really great. It was time for an update. Mike Weimer, thank you, Mike. Matt McCoy, the real McCoy. Ray Bustablade, oh come on, Jpaydirt. I may break your blade, but I can fix that. Is that your real last name, Ray Bustablade? He's from California. Anyway, just love these comments. They're pretty cool, and I enjoy reading them. I read them all. Shop Dave, love Shop Dave. He's in Colorado. Rattlesnakes, no problem. Your good friends from Kentucky sent you a bottle of their finest snake bite treatment. May be used externally or internally. Hey everybody, good Sunday morning to you. It is Sunday morning and I'm working on my video. I do apologize for not getting them out every Friday, but this BLM job takes so long to get there and so long to get home. But we will be done with it this week and hopefully things will get back to normal and we'll start to be able to do truck time again. I do have a lot of truck pictures and interesting things to show you. So I look forward to getting back to that. But this morning I want to introduce you to some subscribers. I want to start out with Monty West. He's an engineer from Virginia, and he's designed a lot of roads and bridges and things like that. That's really cool, Monty. Thanks for subscribing. John Warren, he's from Tipton, Iowa. And John, we've had you on Truck Time before. He's got a couple of nice trucks. Thank you for sending those to me, John. Appreciate that. Victor Fazio, he's from upstate New York. Thank you, Victor, for subscribing. Carl Kidder from Hastings, Michigan. Is that where Hastings is, the filter people? And don't they make piston rings too? Johnny Holland from Georgia. Johnny says, I need to brush up on my German. So Doomkopf. How's that, Johnny? Anyway, thanks for subscribing, Johnny. I believe he was referring to when I said the Glockenspieler is kaputt. Apparently that's not correct. Gene Robin from Olathe, Kansas. Thank you, Gene, for subscribing. Billy Adams from down under in New Zealand. Thank you for subscribing, Billy. John Scrapp from over in Ireland. Thanks, John. Steve Henley from Seven Oaks in Kent in the United Kingdom. And last but not least, Emil Gavajuk from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Thank you for subscribing, Emil. Love your comments, your suggestions, and your tips, so keep them coming.